Hi guys, welcome back to another video.
I've been talking to Santa and he's...
If you are new here, hi, I'm Jasmine and we love to talk about books. I have a book haul coming for you guys and I'm so excited because over the past few weeks, I have special editions have had me in a chokehold. And so there are a few like regular books in here, like new releases and series and stuff, but majority of this book haul is going to be special editions because like I said, they have me in a chokehold. I have literally just been like, it's like, what's the saying? A mouse with a carrot or something, dangling a carrot in front of a mouse or something like that. That is what we are gonna be going over today, or what I'm gonna be showing you guys, because literally y'all, I feel like every single book is having a special edition now, or even like a lot of books now are just coming out like with the sprayed edges like for their original release, and y'all, I'm here for it. I love it. And yeah, I just can't get enough of them. And pretty much all of these I have read and I have loved, so I just, I knew it was right to get the special edition. But before we get into that, y'all, I got something for y'all. I want to thank Ed and Luisa for partnering with me on today's video. If you guys are new here, literally, I talk about them all the time. If you guys have been here, you already know how much I love Ed and Luisa. They are an affordable jewelry company that is based in New York, and y'all, when I tell y'all, they have like, they know how to make jewelry like luxury but at an affordable price. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Literally, whenever y'all see me wearing jewelry, like, I'm wearing Ed and Luisa jewelry. Like, that's just hands down what I'm doing. Literally every single piece that I always wear is Ed and Luisa, and I'm gonna show y'all a piece that like I've had for a few months and that I have like literally, y'all, this piece has been through the ringer with me. If y'all know, I was traveling a lot over the summer, so I was going to the beach a lot. I was in Chicago, I was in Philly, y'all, airports, everything. And this was like my summer piece. Like, when I got this, I was like, oh, this is gonna be my summer piece. And y'all, the fact that this piece has not like, it has not tarnished, it literally has not done anything except be the amazing piece of jewelry that it is. So this is what it looks like, and you guys have probably seen it like in multiple videos over the summer. Let's see, let me see if it'll focus. There we go. But yeah, I just feel like it was screaming summer. It just has the pearl, the blue, like it was just giving ocean vibes. Literally, the chain, literally no turning or anything, y'all. This is what you call quality jewelry. I will link this one below because I forgot the name of it, but literally, y'all, you can't get enough of it. I'll put pictures of other pieces that I've gotten, and y'all, literally none of the pieces have turned. When I tell y'all, this has become my everyday, and like when I'm dressing up jewelry, like I'm always just gonna be wearing a piece of Ed and Luisa jewelry, whether it be a necklace, whether it be a bracelet, whether it be earrings, like seriously. And another thing that I really love about them is their packaging. So like I said, when I travel a lot, like it's so easy to like get your jewelry tangled and stuff. So one thing I love is that they give you this carbon neutral packaging, and usually every piece comes in a separate one, and so you can just like literally put every piece in there and you just slide it in your backpack, your suitcase, your carry-on, whatever, and you literally have no issues. And I just seriously cannot like thank them enough for that, because that is literally the easiest thing ever. Because what I used to do when I used to travel, I used to literally put my jewelry in like a sandwich bag, and I'm pretty sure y'all can imagine how that went. But I want to show you guys some new pieces I got. But before I say that, I just want to tell you guys they do have a sale for Black Friday. It is up to 30% off. You guys, if y'all have not gotten gifts, or if y'all just want to treat yourself, this is the perfect time to do that. I'm telling you, their deals are amazing. Like, you won't get these kind of deals anywhere else. And like I said, it's literally quality jewelry, so it's not like you're spending money on things that's not, you know, you're not going to get your money's worth. I can literally attest to that. You're gonna get your money's worth if you shop this sale. If you want to get a gift for your parents or sisters, whoever, I have gifted my mom with Ana Luisa jewelry, and y'all, when I tell y'all, she was so happy. I remember I got it for her for Mother's Day, and I actually ended up having to give it to her late because I didn't go home for Mother's Day, so she got it like a few weeks late, and y'all, she was like, where's my jewelry? Like, she knew I had gotten it for her because I had told her what I got her, because I'm just the worst at gift giving, and I just want to tell everybody what I got them. And y'all, she was so happy with it. But the two pieces that I got, actually I'm wearing right now, so I'm gonna take it off so you guys can see it. Y'all, I saw this and I was like, oh, not my hair snagging. But I saw this and I literally was like obsessed. I was like, I need this. This is literally gorgeous. So it is, I feel like you see bracelets a lot with this kind of concept, but like I just loved it in a necklace. So let's see if it focuses. I may have to put my hand, but it has like these, I mean, I guess you can call them charms, because you can always get more and just add them to the necklace. But so you guys see, like, it comes with like 3 little charms, and I love the chain. It's not like their normal, like, so their normal chain is, I don't know what you would call this kind of chain, but this is like the normal chain. And I love how this one is just like a little different, like, you know, it's giving a little extra oomph, if you know what I mean. And so yes, y'all, I think this is gonna be my winter piece. This is gonna be the piece that I wear through the winter, because I just feel like it goes, like, especially in the winter time, and fall, like holidays, I tend to wear a lot of bright, well, not bright colors, but a lot of more neutral tones. And so I feel like this would just go perfect. It has like the gold and silver, and usually I'm not a person to mix gold and silver, but I really do like how it's mixed here. Like, it's like it actually, you know, flows together really well. And so I think it's perfect for the winter time. Like, you know, I tend in the wintertime, I don't know what it is, but me and a turtleneck go bad together, especially a black turtleneck. And so I feel like this would just definitely stand out on black. I love black on black during this time of year. I love a good trench coat, like, y'all. And I feel like this is just like giving, it's giving, you know, luxury. It's giving, I'm that girl. And yeah, so that's what it's giving, and that's what we're gonna do. And then the earring that I got, so I feel like this is the same kind of vibe. It's giving, like, it's so simple, but it's also like so elegant. Like, usually I'm used to, like, and I love like the top part of the earring. Like, usually that's like my normal, but I love that it has like just this little detailing, and you get this little extra piece. And you can also, like, if you want to not wear that piece, you can easily take it off, which I also love, because 2 earrings in one, who does not love that? So yeah, I just feel like it gives the perfect little, like, pizzazz to the outfit, or to the piece of jewelry that you want to wear. Let me just put it back in my ear before I forget. And so yeah, these 2 pieces together, I just absolutely love. And then sometimes I'll throw a little bracelet on with it. I have shown you guys bracelets in the past, and I'm pretty sure the pictures that I just showed also have bracelets in there for you guys. But yeah, I will link all of this below. And like I said, y'all, they are having a sale up to 30% off right now for the Black Friday holiday, or, you know, what do you call it, a holiday? I mean, it should be a holiday, because this kind of sale you don't come across every day. But yeah, if you guys are interested, make sure you check the link in my bio or description box. Yeah, check the link in my description box. I will have everything down there listed for you guys. And again, I want to thank Ana Luisa for partnering with me on today's video. You guys know I love you so much. I love your quality jewelry, and literally I can never say enough good things about it. So thank you guys. And now we are going to get into these special editions. I think this is a perfect little, you know, special jewelry, special edition books. They just go well together. So let's get into those books. Okay, y'all, so I think there's like probably like 20 books here. Also, I made coffee at home today. Y'all already know this time of year I love me some hot coffee. And I have like this pumpkin spice creamer, this like non-dairy oat milk pumpkin spice creamer that I was like, I need, like, and it's so good. I've made it with I've done it when I've done a chai, and it works perfectly for that. And so I tried it with my hot coffee today, and it works good. But okay, so the first book I got is actually the third book in a series. I don't know if it's the final book because I haven't read the series, but it is on my list to read very soon. But it is Sky Shade by Alex Astor. So this is the third book in the Lightlock trilogy. Like I said, I don't know if this is the last one. Let me know if you've read it, but I have heard so many good things about this series. I did start Belladonna, so those two series were like the series that I really want to get to, Belladonna and Lightlock. So now I just have to get to this one, and so at least I have the third book, because y'all, I'm the type of person, I be needing all the books, because the worst feeling in the world is when you finish a book and you know a book is out and you don't have it and it ends on a cliffhanger. Like, that's just torture in my mind. So yes, that is the first book. And then the next book I have is The Songbird in the Heart of Stone. Y'all, I'm pretty sure it was probably one of my 5-star videos, but I freaking love The Serpent and the Wings of the Night. Like, y'all, I did not expect to love that book as much as I did. Like, I literally was like, let me just read it on my Kindle, and I was absolutely obsessed. I love the high stakes. I loved like the trial part of it. It was just literally, I loved it. I loved it so much. And so I did end up reading the little novella that came out with it, and then I read the second like full book, which, why am I having a brain fart and forgetting the title of it? Let's see. It's, all the titles are long, y'all. I will tell y'all that the titles be long. The Ashes in the Starcursed King, that's what it was called. And so I love that it picked up exactly where The Serpent and Wings of the Night left off at, and it was still like that high stakes, like you jumped right back into the story, and I literally loved it. So y'all, been counting down. I've been counting down for this book, and I am so happy to have it. I am definitely gonna be trying to read this before the end of the year, because one thing Carissa Barbary know how to do, she know how to get your blood pressure going. And if you have not heard of this series, it's the Crowns of Noxia series. So the first 2 books were like focused on one part of the world, and so this focuses on like another little entity of that world. So like kind of like another, I don't want to think of like another country of the world. So like you have the Crown of Noxia is the continent. Noxia is the continent, and then this book is one of the countries. That's the only way I can explain it, y'all. But yes, I'm super excited. It focuses on one of the characters that we met in the other series, and that we actually like, that at least I loved in the other series. So I am so excited to read that from her point of view now. Y'all, this book literally has been like everywhere. I have seen so many people talk about it, especially on Goodreads. I've been seeing so many people do reviews, and even on TikTok. Like, this book, I feel like it's taking the world by storm. So I was a little hesitant, because I know it's like super dark romance, which your girl do love dark romance, but you know, I was a little scared. So, but I finally caved. Because Amazon had a sale on it. But it is A Lights Out by Nevessa Allen, and it's an Into Darkness novel. So I guess that's the series, because there is another book coming out. And for some reason, once I like bought it, I was like, I don't know why, but I feel like this is gonna give Butcher and Blackbird vibes. I could be Blackbird and Butcher, Butcher and Blackbird, that's the title. But I feel like it was gonna give that kind of vibe. I could so totally be off, because I have not even read the back of this book. I literally bought this book off just reviews and things I've seen, and I'm gonna try to stay like, you know, going into it blind. So yeah, it just says the couple who slays together stays together, and so that one made me think that it was like Butcher and Blackbird, because if you guys have not read that one's kind of like the same kind of thing. They're not a couple starting out, but they do end up, they are essentially committing crimes for the greater good. And so yeah, I don't know, I just feel like this book is kind of going to give that. So let me know if you've read this. Let me know what your thoughts are. I don't know if I'm going to try to read before the end of the year, but I could be convinced. I could very much be convinced. So let me know. And yeah, so wait, I was trying to like wait for the special editions, but let's go over, I have another one here by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So this is the newest book that came out in the Inheritance game like world. And honestly, y'all, I don't, I don't know, I just feel like this book is kind of going to give that. So let me know if you've read this. Let me know what your thoughts are. I don't know if I'm going to try to read before the end of the year, but I could be convinced. I could very much be convinced. So let me know. And yeah, so wait, I have another one here by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So this is the newest book that came out in the Inheritance game like world. And honestly, y'all, I don't let me know, because I know you have the original 3 books, and then is this like the books that's coming out in this little one? So it's the Brothers Hearthrone, and then games. Oh, I get it. So it's still part of the Inheritance Games saga. You just have, okay, so this one is part of the Grandest Games, but it's still in the Inheritance world, I guess you can say. I was a little confused on that. I was like, what, is this part of the Inheritance Game series? But it seems like you have that Inheritance Games as the entire world. And so the Inheritance Games I still have not read, but I am hoping to read next year. Don't scream at me. But yes, that is the goal. And so I've been trying to stay up to date and get the books that's coming out that's related to that world, so I can be ready, because I did read the Natural series by her last year, and y'all, I absolutely love that series. So I know so many people love the Inheritance Games. Also, is the Inheritance Games a show or a movie? Why do I feel like I've been told that? I don't know, let me know, because I would love to, if it's really good, I would love to watch that. I just don't remember if that's a thing, if there was a show or something. But okay, the next book I have is Real by Kennedy Ryan, and this is actually a traditional, it's been out, but it just got traditionally published, and so I have heard nothing but good things. I do think there's extra content in here. I think there may be extra chapters or an extended chapter. I'm not 100% sure, but y'all, everything I've read by Kennedy Ryan I have loved so far. I literally have nothing bad to say, and I just, once I saw this was being traditionally published, I was like, you need it, Jasmine. So here we are. That's why we're here. That's how we got this one. I really don't know what it's about. It says Neva Saint is ready for the spotlight after months as an understudy. This is her night to shine. She never imagined he will watch in the audience. Canon Hope, famous film director, fascinating, talented, fine. Before she can catch her breath, everything is changing. Neva goes from backstage Broadway to center stage Hollywood. From being unknown to having her name on everyone's lips when Canon cast her in a star-studded Harlem Renaissance biopic. Lord Jesus. But forbidden attraction, scandal, and circumstances beyond Neva's control soon put her dreams in jeopardy. Could this one shot, the role of a lifetime, the love of a lifetime, cost her everything? So y'all, like I said, anything Kennedy Ryan writes, I'm sad for. So I am super excited to dive into that one. I am still making my way through, what's the Before I Let Go trilogy? I forgot that the series name, but I still have to read the second one, which has been on my TBR, and I keep putting it off because I just feel like I might be emotionally wrecked by it, but I need to read that. But at least Real is a standalone, so I can just read that one and be done. Because one thing about Kennedy Ryan, her series, they hurt, y'all. They hurt, because I still have not finished what is that, what is the first book? I have it up there, Long Shot. Y'all, I still have the other 2 books, and Long Shot just tore me apart, and I just still have not, I've been too scared, so yeah. But okay, next we have one of the special editions that I got, and you guys probably already know how much I love this series. I actually did a reading vlog on the last book alone, literally spent the entire week reading that one book, and it was an experience. And to not be able to read these books for the first time again literally breaks my heart, but we are getting a show out of it, and I just really hope they do it justice, because they are not about to ruin this for me. But if you guys have not realized what it is by now, it is the Knock 'Em Out series. So these recently just came out, the special editions, and y'all, tell me these are not cute. First of all, look at the end pages. I freaking love that. They go together so well. But the first one we have is Things We Never Got Over, and then they just have a quote on the back. So this one says, mistakes were meant to be learned from, overcome. They weren't meant to destroy. And y'all, I gotta take the little Target stickers off, but that's for another day. And so then we have Things We Hide from the Light, and this one has a quote. It says, he made me feel like I was special. He made me feel like he needed me. No one's ever needed me. And then the one book that everybody was waiting on when this came out, but it's Things We Left Behind, and you have the quote on the back as well, and it says, and for the first time in my life I felt like the hero instead of the villain. And so yeah, y'all, I am, when I got these, I literally was like, is this my sign to like reread the series? Like, I could, you know, I don't even need to be convinced. Like, I will do it. I will do it, literally, no questions asked. So the next stack we have, this is another book that I read like when I first got back into reading. And y'all, I know there's a lot of controversy on this book, but y'all, it ain't down for me, and I will read it 100%. But it is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. And y'all, I freaking love this series. I love the series, I love the book, I love the characters in this one, like seriously. And so it did just recently come out with a special edition, and it just screams the vibes of the book. Like, it's just giving like ice skater, hockey, like I don't know what it is, but like if you've read the book, then I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Like, it's just like the design of the book, the special edition just completely gives the vibe of the book for some reason. Like, literally, I don't know what it is, but then just it's just the normal, it's blue, and so nothing special like on the actual book. But yeah, it just screams icebreaker for me. I don't know, it does it. But okay, now y'all, these here, y'all, I could have did a whole video on just these 3 books here alone. So rewind when they first announced these, y'all, I think they announced these, I was in Hawaii when they announced these, and I have never ran to a site so fast in my life. So I went to Hawaii in March. So yeah, these were announced in March, and I pre-ordered them, and I have been waiting literally months and months and months and months for these to come in. I did have to get them from the UK. I think that's really the only place they were available for sale. But y'all, literally, it's my pride and joy. Y'all, do y'all see this? Y'all already know. Oh my gosh, y'all, I don't know how I want to display these. I am like literally just like, I don't know, I'm like trying to take my time on how I want to display them, because I love them so much, and I literally am so excited to have these, seriously. So yeah. Y'all, okay, so it's the Magnolia part, so it's only the Magnolia books. They did say once Daisy's books are finished, we will get the Daisy version of these, and y'all already know I'm a Daisy girl to the day I die. I love Magnolia, but me and Daisy like this. So yeah, but y'all, literally, it is just so freaking cute. And then they all have a quote on the back as well. So this one says, can you die from a broken heart? Do you know? And if I did and they cut me wide open, would I bleed loving him? And y'all, and the one thing I really love, y'all, look at this. Look at this stunning artwork. Seriously, y'all, they did their thing on this book. And I do believe we get an extra chapter in the last book. I have not read it yet. I'm a little scared because it tore me apart already, but we'll get there. And so this is The Long Way Home, and this one says, I rummage through the drawer in my mind as fast as I can to find the words to tell her that I'm coming for her, I'm on my way back, that this is just a long way home. Y'all, and so this is that one. Y'all, seriously, like, how could you not be obsessed? Like, seriously, I am rereading the series next year, so I will vlog the whole thing for you guys, because y'all already know this book. Literally, I want this series injected into my bloodstream. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, cut me open and please let me bleed this series. Like, that is, I don't know how else to express my love for this series. But you have Into the Dark. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this? This is literally perfection. Okay, in the back says, how many loves do you get in a lifetime? That's a question I've wondered before, y'all. And look at this one. Do you see this? Do you see this? Literally, y'all. And I'm not gonna lie, have I thought about getting the Bambi tattoo just in honor of this series? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. It's just y'all love this series so much. This series means the world to me. And oh my gosh, y'all, the way when I got it in, I literally recorded a video of me opening them and showing them to my besties because they know how much I ride for this series, and I've convinced them to start it with me in January. So I get to go through that pain, but I also get to see my friends go through that pain. So if you guys are watching this, y'all know, be ready. Be ready. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost at the end, y'all. I just had a little freak out with my Magnolia Parks books because y'all know I just but okay, so the next book I have is Intermezzo by Sally Rooney, and y'all, I've been seeing this book everywhere and I have really been wanting to read it. I read Talking at Night by Claire King. Oh gosh, what's her last name? I forgot the last name, but I read that by her. It's actually in my 24-hour reading vlog, and I saw everyone was like saying like her writing is very similar to Sally Rooney, and so I have a couple of Sally Rooney books. And so when I saw this one, I actually saw this in the airport, and your girl was just in obviously a buying a book mood because the fact that I paid for it at the airport just is diabolical because you already know the airport prices be insane. But I just apparently really needed a book, even though I had books. I just wanted to buy a book apparently. But yeah, I am super excited to read this one. I don't know which one I'm going to read by her first. I know this one focuses on two brothers. I also know like you have Normal People, and I have, like I said, I have a few books by her, but I may start with this one. I don't know. I have a friend that loves Sally Rooney, so I may just ask her like which book will she recommend I start with. But yeah, that's the reasoning behind that one. And then the next book I have is Air by Sabaa Tahir, and this one it's a part of a new series that she's doing. But you have an orphan, an outcast, and a prince and a killer who will bring an empire to its knees. And first of all, it has a map. Y'all already know how I feel about maps. We love it. And then also I freaking love that this is the Barnes and Noble's edition, so I don't know if like every edition has like, you know, that little design, but I guess the Barnes and Noble's one does. And she's also the author of The Ember and Ashes, which is one of my friends is actually in the middle of that series, and so I have really wanted to dive into that one too. But I don't know if I'll read this one first or if I read that one first. We'll see, especially since this is a new series. Like, at least I think it's supposed to be a series. I don't think it's supposed to be a standalone, so we'll see. But that is another one that I got. And then this one is part of a series, but this is the second book in the Throne of the Fallen world, or at least I think the first book is called Throne of the Fallen, but this is Throne of the Secrets. So if you guys don't know, this is actually a spin-off from the Kingdom of Wicked, Kingdom of Fear. I forgot that title of that series, but this is a spin-off from that, and it focuses on like the love interest's family or kind of world for this series. And so yeah, I have been really wanting to get into the Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Fear. Like I was hoping to get to it this year during the spooky season, but unfortunately it did not happen. So hopefully we read it soon, because I've still been collecting these books like Infinity Stones, trying to, like, you know, make sure I stay on track and make sure that I'm keeping all of them so that when it's time for me to read them, I have them. Hopefully, like I said, that will be soon. But it says, two rivals torn apart by a dark memory reunite on a deadly hunt in an irresistibly twisted fairy tale. The steamy new standalone fantasy romance set in the Prince of Sin universe from New York. Oh, from the author, obviously. It says, a wicked prince determined to save his kingdom, a reporter hell-bent on finding the truth, a dangerous rivalry, and deliciously twisted fairy tale. I didn't know it was a standalone. I thought like they all went together, at least the ones that's in like this little part of the world. So it's nice to know that they're a standalone, but I mean, I think they're interconnected standalone, so I'm still gonna read them. I'm gonna read them in order. But the next one, these are actually my book of the month picks that I got for the month of November. And if y'all saw my last video, I think I let you guys know that I am trying to stay on track of my book of the month books and trying to read books as they come in. And so I actually ended up getting 2 books this month, which probably shouldn't I did that, but they both just sounded really good. So the first one I got is The Road of Bones. It's the book 1 in the Ashen series by Demi Winters. I think this is a debut author. I could be so wrong, but it sounded very interesting. From what I remember, it's the main female character. She ends up like traveling on this kind of road that's like, you know what, let me just, you know, it says a fleeing ruthless assassin accidentally joins forces with a group of mercenaries and must use all her cunning to escape with her life and her heart intact. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I read something, yeah, it says the road that she has to like take is like just very hard to survive, and it piqued my interest, you know, it piqued my interest. And then the other book I got is P.S. I Hate You by Lauren Connolly. It says 2 exes, 8 destinations, love, travel fast. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the reason that made me pick up this book was because I had just finished You with the View, and something about the travel, even though like something about it just like gave me vibes for this book, and that's why I picked this one. Like, there's literally no other rhyme or reason. Literally, I had just finished You with the View, and I was like, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna get something out of it like that. But yeah, okay, yeah, we're at our last 6 books, y'all. I've been chatting and talking so much. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk, but okay, so the first 2 books are actually from a subscription service from, oh sorry, but from Eternal Embers. And y'all, I'm so happy about these. But it is Playing Hard to Get and Playing by the Rules by Monica Murphy. You guys know your girl loves her Lancaster world, and so I was so excited. I do have the originals in these. I have not read them yet, but it's Monica Murphy, and so, you know, of course, that's all I need to know. So these are the first 2 books in that series. I think there's 3 books in the series, 3 or 4, but yeah. So I freaking love the covers. Like, look at that. And then you have, like, it has the characters' names there, and literally I was just, you know, obsessed. And then they both have little quotes on the back, and then they are signed, which, you know, that just makes it, enough to want to get it anyway, because who doesn't love to have a signed book in their collection? So yeah, these are the first 2 of that series, like I said. And yeah, I am freaking in love with Eternal Embers. Like, take my money, please. And then the next ones I got from Waterstones, and I actually ordered these when the second book actually came out, and Waterstones made their announcement on these. But it is Powerless and Reckless. And don't worry, Fearless, they do have one out in Fearless that I already pre-ordered, but unfortunately it's not going to come out obviously until Fearless comes out. So yeah, that would have been nice though if I would have got Fearless early. Like, if they would have just like made a mistake and like sent us the books. Obviously I'm pretty sure they don't want that to happen, but that would have been nice. But yeah, so if you guys have not read this series, I actually did a reading vlog on Reckless as well, because the girl loved the series and I just felt like I had to do a reading vlog on this one. But it is another high stakes. At least the first book is very high stakes. The second book is very much more, like, you can tell it's a filler book, but I still enjoyed it for everything it was. And the thing about these that I loved, well, first of all, look at that. Tell me that's just not gorgeous. But it's the end papers, guys. Do you see this? This is freaking gorgeous. Like, when I saw that, that was enough. I was like, oh crap, like, yeah, I need that. I absolutely need that. So Peyton Kai, y'all. And so it's the same thing. So you have that, and it's just like a scene from the book, y'all. Look at this, look at them, look at my babies, y'all. Obsessed, can't you tell? Obsessed. And literally, like I said, it's a scene from the book, so if you know like the book, then you know like where that scene could be. And obsessed. I cannot wait for Fearless, because yeah. And then the other 2 books, y'all, I just actually finished the second book not too long ago, but when I saw these, like, I was like, I need to go and grab them like in store. I was like, I cannot wait for them to be delivered. Like, I need these now. So literally, because I saw them at night, so literally the next morning I ran to Barnes & Noble and I got these. Like, and y'all, they actually heavy. They are heavy books. So I don't know what Barnes & Noble put in these books, but these are some real exclusive special editions. But it is, y'all, I'm telling you, these books are heavy. But it is the Shepherd King duology. And y'all, if y'all are looking for gothic, like fantasy, this is the perfect series. I cannot believe I put it off as long as I did, but I also think the time of year that I read it was the perfect time to read it. So you have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. And so this is, I'll just give you guys a little 360 of the book, y'all. And when I tell y'all they got weight to it, like they actually got some weight to it. And so then this is the, just like the regular, but it's the, y'all, literally I just I literally could reread this series right now and just be completely happy, like literally. And so this is Two Twisted Crowns, and same thing, the front is just like the basic, you know. But y'all, I freaking love that series. Like that's a 5-star series for me. But yeah, so these are the books. Those are the books. Like I said, special editions have had me in a chokehold. Let me know, if you have special editions, let me know how you display them. Do you like just put them on your shelf regularly, or do you try to like spotlight them on your shelves? I am honestly trying to figure out how I want to display them. Y'all, if I could, I would love to have a glass case just to like literally put all special editions. But one, I don't know where I would put it because I already have too many bookshelves in here. But maybe one day when I get a house, you know, we get my gold dream library, I will have a glass case just for my special editions, because that's what they deserve. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And again, I want to thank Ana Luisa for partnering with me. Like I said, everything will be in my description box below. And guys, do not miss out on that sale. Literally up to 30% off. You cannot beat that. Yeah. Like I said, thank you, Ana Luisa, for partnering. And I love you guys. And yeah, thank you for sitting here listening to me chat and yap about these books. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. And yeah, y'all, how are we in the holiday season? Okay, that was such an intrusive thought, but yeah. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I've been talking to Sam.